Okay, this is our shot day reflection video.
We've got Michael, myself, Ollie, Phoebe and Grace.
Okay, ready, Michael?
Right, what did we learn? Good, bad? What went well? Could we do anything different? Well, I think we learned how to do different kinds of skills on set, such as camera, directing, and where the mic goes. I'd say what went well. I think we worked cooperatively well. I don't know what we could have done differently, to be fair. Guys, got any opinions on that?
No, nothing else that you haven't covered.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Maybe work more like chronologically.
Yeah,
more
become confusing.
chronologically, maybe.
And
So-
just clearly plan what we're gonna do
Yeah,
in the
and-
future.
Yeah. I think also maybe go into the location before we film, so we could all see.
Yeah.
So we can work
Yeah,
with that.
all of us rather
Yeah.
than just two of us.
Okay, did you learn any new technical skills and did you learn any new technical language? So, with the technical skills, I got a lot more comfortable holding the camera and also directing, which I've never done before. And so at first I was a bit nervous, but then after doing a few shots, I started to get much more comfortable with the camera and with the technical language. Not so much technical language, maybe just with like directing the language you use there. I learned a bit, but not much I can say about that. Anyone else about technical language?
I learned about like when like shout like camera rolling,
Oh
like
yeah.
action, all
Yeah,
of that.
Directing.
Yeah, and then like a few more like angle shots. How did the skills that you learned in the initial camera workshops at the start of term help prepare for this shoot? I think like the workshops helped us with like setting up the cameras and like making sure that they're all on like the right settings, like considering your location, like if you're outside or inside, and like make sure like it taught us to make sure everything was in focus. Like we were a lot more careful with that, because like when we got to the editing phase and like practice lessons, like we realised a lot of our stuff wasn't in focus. Also just like to make sure the camera is like balanced and the bubbles like in the middle of the little thingy. Yeah.
What was your favourite part of the day? I think my favourite part was when Sean did his acting and he had the bag and he held it with the drugs and the money and then he ran out because it did look really good. I think that's it.
What are you most excited about when it comes to editing? Well, myself, I think it's just the entire aspect of it, really, because when we did the workshops for it, I actually quite enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to actually getting down and editing and placing all the sounds that we recorded in as well, and try to figure out which clips we want to use and where we want to put some audio as well.
Yeah. What challenges do you face in the edit suite? For me personally, I haven't done much editing in the past, just with like ski videos and that, and done the one lesson in the edit suite, which I really enjoyed, and after like a few minutes I actually got the hang of quite quickly. But I think we will definitely face a few challenges because there's just so many clips that we've taken, and some of the shots went wrong, and so I think almost just getting them like organised in the editing page, and just getting the right, like getting it all like
In the right order
yeah,
and
order and
stuff.
structure, and getting the right layout. I think that will be the main challenge. But when it comes down to the actual editing, I think, like I can speak for all of us, that we are capable of doing it.
Are you happy with the footage you've shot? I'm fairly happy with the footage. I think that we got like all the shots from a variety of like angles, close-ups, wide shots. So I think we did that well. I think maybe the way we filmed, like towards the end, maybe we should have got more like shots like repeated to make sure we have like backups. But like considering like the time limitation we had, I think we did like we got everything we could have.
What have you learned that you can use for your next filming project? The directing skills, how to focus, zooming in. What else have you learned?
Well, like how to write a script almost, and like, how
yeah,
to come up
exactly.
with the idea of the story
The idea
behind
as
it,
well.
and how like everything changes.
How to organise the time.
Yeah, and getting the cast as well.
I suppose
Yeah.
which camera angles are most successful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, like
effective.
it's important to like
Yeah,
plan
what
your
shots
all
are
your
the best.
pre-production, like your props, costumes.
Mhm.
Yeah, like the storyboard as well helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had to do it again, what would you do differently? I think maybe just be a little bit more organised and of like made sure we had like our costumes the week before.
Yeah,
And
because you're a bit late.
yeah,
with
we
that.
were a bit like delayed and like
And we had a problem.
We had lack of props.
yeah.
I think we should also go to the location. Like, if we do
All
it
of-
again,
all four of us,
we
yeah.
all four of us go to the location we're planning on. So
Yeah.
because when we got there, we thought we were gonna do it somewhere else, but actually when we got there, we saw that there was another place which was a lot better and looked better on the screen. So I feel that if we went like a week before, it could make us feel a bit more organised, a bit more confident when it came to filming.
And maybe just have like go into it with a clearer narrative, like all four of us being on the same
same
page,
level, yeah.
like on the same level, like this is what will happen at each point, because it did like change quite a lot than from our original
Yeah.
plan, but that worked out for
I
the
think
best.
it changed for
but
the better,
still,
yeah, definitely. But yeah, it did verge with the like the plan. It did change quite
Yeah.
a bit, but I think they all changed for the best.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we'll be
think that's it.
placing our behind the scenes and our pictures in the vlogs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.